Hey everybody, this is just a quick video on a new method I've been using to try to get some of my milkweed seeds to germinate better. As people in the milkweed plant growing community know, those plants can be finicky and the seeds can be difficult to get started and so forth. And there's a lot of different ways to go about it. You can just throw the seeds out, in the garden and hope that they cold stratify naturally over the winter. You can do the whole, indoors cold stratification in the fridge. You can use all sorts of containers to get them started. You can use seed germination kits. You can do all sorts of stuff. But anyway, this is something that I just tried just this last week, and the germination rate has been pretty successful. And so anyway, after I have had the seeds in the fridge doing the indoor cold stratification, over like 4 to 6 week period, which has worked for me pretty well. Sometimes I go a little bit longer, just to kind of run an experiment to see which time interval works the best. I have now, if you come over here, I have now put a bunch of the seeds. This is a pretty full bowl of them. I usually do less than that, but this has got about half a bowl of water. I usually use a bottled water, just to avoid any chlorine trace amounts or other chemicals that could be in tap water. And so I just fill the bowl up, put my cold stratified seeds in there, and then what I'm doing is setting the bowl on one of the heat pads. And those heat pads, as you can see the shape, they're really nice for these little germination kits. And I'm just using it to kind of like warm that water up and give that water that they're soaking in a little bit more of a higher temperature to try to get those seeds into their germination. And then once I look in there after about 24 hours or so, I see the ones that have got the inside portion of the seed starting to come out. I use tweezers to very carefully move them into, as you can see right over here, I move them into the seed germination kit, and if you can see close enough, a lot of them have already started to sprout. A bunch of them. I mean, oh my gosh, like almost that entire tray is sprouting. And so then, after they've had a little bit of time in there, I'd say, I don't know, maybe a week or two, I will move them into one of these small cups. These are so cheap. Oh my gosh, you can get so many of these on Amazon or other sites. I get mine on Amazon. You can get so many of them for so cheap. I get some of the seed starter special soil. Mix it up here at home. It's so easy. Fill those up, transfer them from these little bitty tiny compartments into that. Let them grow, a good bit more in there, and then once they're a little stronger and healthier, then move them outside. But again, yeah, there's so many ways to go about it. I'm just pointing out in this particular video that putting the bowl with the filtered water and the cold stratified seeds on top of that heat tray to keep the water warm for the 24 hours. I got a bunch of seeds germinated, so that might work for you as well. If you have any tips that work for you or have any ideas, throw them in the comments. Good luck growing your milkweed seeds. There's so many species of them out there. This is really kind of a fun hobby, and it obviously helps the monarchs in addition to lots of other nectar seeking insects. So yeah, good luck out there, and I'll catch you next time.